Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, how to do low back strengthening at home for beginners and seniors. Now I do make a lot of great content around the low back issues such as sciatica, herniated discs, bulging discs, stenosis, etc. If that is you, then hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified when I make some great new content for you folks to get back on the road to pain-free recovery. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So folks, today I'm going to talk a little bit about low back strengthening for beginners and seniors. Now, quite often we're told to, get a stronger back, get a stronger core, especially if we've been suffering from, like a lot of my clients, back pain issues, sciatica nerve pain, herniated disc, etc. But we don't know where to start, okay? And some of the exercises we're given are just far too difficult from the physiotherapy. So I'm going to show you 4 really effective exercises here which will help strengthen your back. Now, when we say strengthen the back, we immediately think, okay, the back musculature here. However, the core, the front part of your body here, does play a part in core stability, back strength as well. Okay, the two do help each other out. So I will be showing a couple of core exercises as well. First one I'm going to start with though, I call it my static half golfer's lift. Now a classic exercise which is given to a lot of back rehabilitation clients, people, is what's called the golfer's lift. And it's where we support ourselves on one leg, we go down as if we're a golfer picking the ball out of the hole, okay? Sometimes that's too difficult, it's too much for a lot of people. So what we can turn this into is what I call the half static golfer lift. Now I'm going to show you first, and then I'm going to talk you through it. So it looks something like this. I'm here, half position, and I hold. And I come back out. So let me break that down. What we're aiming to do is a static contraction of the low back muscles here with control. Now, I've got a wall here beside me, which is very, very useful if you're a beginner or a senior just starting out with this for your balance and stability. So I'm standing up nice and tall, make sure I'm still in the shot. My weight is consciously on the one leg. I have a soft knees, and then I bend forward from the waist, and you see my right leg goes back, so I'm actually pivoting like this, okay, like a seesaw. And I want to go to maybe 25, 30 degrees. I'll feel tension. I put one hand here, I can feel tension in my lower back, that's those muscles working. I can use this hand for support on the wall, and I just hold that position. Now you want to hold that for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then you're going to come up, take a second, take a break. I'm going to change legs, okay. Small bend in the knee, go down again, hold, 3 to 5 seconds, come up, maybe take about 30 seconds rest, and repeat that one more time. I'll just show you from the front and the side what it looks like as well. So I'm standing up from an angle here, just to show you I'm here, and I'm not bending, I'm not flexing my spine forward, okay? Very important if you're coming back from herniated bulging discs. I'm here. This hand can be used as a sort of guide. I can feel those muscles working. I go here, I hold, and I come up. Take a second, shake out my leg there, and again, hold, and back up. Most people will be able to do that exercise. Maybe have to use a support here, but it's very effective at getting those back muscles working again, stimulating those muscles, getting blood flow to the area, and helping strengthen those muscles up nicely. Now, another great exercise for back and core as well is going to be using this bench here. Now, this could be a small table, you could have a higher table, you could have a breakfast bar, it could be the edge of a bed perhaps. And I'm going to show you from the side and from the front as well. So, set up position. I'm going to be here like so. Now my feet are wider, and you'll see that in just a second. And I'm not letting my hips drop through. My back is actually quite flat. There's actually a small pelvic tilt there. And that's my start position. Let me just show you that from the front so you can see. It's about here. So my feet are way wider than my hips. My hands wider than my shoulders. And the exercise you want to brace, keep the abs tight. And my right hand's going to go to the middle. Left hand to the middle, right hand out, left hand out. Right hand to the middle, left to the middle. Right out, left out. And what we're trying to do is stop ourselves from caving in, collapsing, I'll show you from the side again as well so you can see properly. And you want to make it easier. Put your feet and hands as wide as you can. It's going to give you a bigger base of support to start with, okay? And just carefully bring it into middle, middle, wide, wide, narrow, narrow, wide, wide. And obviously, if this is higher, it'll be a little bit easier. But it really forces the body, the core, and the back to stop that counter-rotation force, which will help strengthen the core and strengthen that lower back up, okay? As I said, if this is too hard for you to start with, maybe start on a countertop. The wide back of a couch will also serve its purpose, okay? Now you probably want to start with probably around about 6 to 12 movements, okay? So it's basically wide, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, take a small break, feels okay, take about 30 seconds, do another 6. Work your way up to 12 movements in total, all right? So we're gonna move from there though, onto the ground. Now, you may have heard of this exercise, we call this the bird dog. However, I'm gonna actually just use the legs because this is for seniors and beginners, so I wanna make this a little bit easier for you. So the bird dog exercise is classically given out for low back rehabilitation. We're on all fours here like so. So I'm just going to show you first and talk you through it. And we're essentially going to do this movement here. Now, thing with a bird dog, you want to have a really good, strong base of support. Now, the narrower my hands are together, the narrower my knees are together, the more unstable I will be. So for beginners, I like to say, look, start with your knees a little bit wider than hips and your hands a little bit wider than shoulders, okay? Now the leg motion as well, I'm gonna just keep showing you from the side for the time being. It's not kicking up towards the ceiling, okay? We consciously want to kick back away from us. Lower back position, you don't want to be excessively arched, you don't want to be excessively rounded, you want to be somewhere in the neutral position. And you brace the core, you hold that core tight, my head's not dropped down, it's not tilted back. It's in neutral position. And I want to push that leg carefully away from me, behind me. I want to keep my chest off the floor, bring my knee in, touches the ground, and I push back again. Touches the ground, push back. And I would only start with maybe 4, 5 repetitions. Take a rest. Take the weight off of my hands, takes the weight off the shoulders. This gives you a little bit of time to get the blood flow again. It can get quite painful holding that position for too long. And just walk back out into this position, and then again, other leg. 4 to 6 repetitions. Same thing, come back, take about 20, 30 seconds, repeat one more time. Really simple, effective. You'll often feel this the next day in the glutes, lower back region as well. Notice the pace that I go at, it's very controlled, okay? I'm not kicking it out like this, like a horse kicking, okay? It is controlled with good tempo. I'm not running a sprint here, okay? Now, we'll continue on the ground. Another simple but effective little exercise here for the back and the core. We call this heel taps, and the name, the exercise is in the name, essentially. We're gonna lie on the ground here, and you want to keep that lower back flat on the floor. We're gonna bring one knee up, second knee up. Now, when I bring the knees up, it automatically flattens my lower back into the floor. Watch the exercise first, and then I'm gonna talk you through it. So you'll see I'm alternating my heel towards the floor. What I want you to do is conscientiously keep that lower back pulled onto the floor. You don't want the arch to happen. So as my leg goes down, it wants to pull off the floor. You resist it. You resist it by tensing your abs. You'll feel your back get engaged as well. Touch the heel and come up with control. Touch and up. See the pace? It's like 1, 2, 3, and come up. 1, 2, 3, and come up. Again, start on the low reps, probably 10, 5 on each side. Try to work your way up to 20 repetitions. And you can do that little circuit. Do it one time. Take about 60 seconds rest, okay, between exercises. Make sure you're going to be, you're recovered enough to do the next set. Do it one time. Take the next day off. See how you feel. Okay, record it. Are you sore? Or is the pain got worse? You should be feeling a little bit sore from the muscular movements, okay, but you shouldn't be feeling worse. All right. Take that day of rest. Try it again the next time. This time, do 2 circuits, okay, of your repetitions. Again, take the next day off. You should still feeling okay, and then you continue with a 1 day on, 1 day off sort of system, okay? All right, guys, listen, I hope that's been useful for you. If you've got any questions, comments at all about the exercises, please hit me up in the comment section down below. If you do want to reach out and ask me a question about your low back issues, sciatica nerve pain, weakness, etc., hit me up. My email's down there below as well. I do respond to all emails and comments, as you will see in my other videos. All right, guys, listen, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.